Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's Zyro or Joanne bringing you another video. I know I've been MIA for a while. Honestly, I've been going through a lot these last 4 months. So I've just been trying to kind of heal and trying to, kind of settle my way back into this trading space with a good, healthy mindset. So, with that being said, I took my time off trading and decided to come back now, and I am doing far more better than I was 3 months ago. So, honestly, it was a blessing in disguise. Honestly, it was just one of those things that I needed to take a break over trading and just get myself back and healed from the stuff that I was going through. But other than that, the awakening is starting soon. I'm gonna start that January 1st, so everybody's gonna have a New Year's resolution to start for trading. I'm gonna start uploading nothing but educational videos for the awakening. Pretty much, it's gonna be a online free YouTube series of me pretty much mentoring you on a free section of how to get your eyes onto the market and how to start trading on your own. And with that being said, I give every update on my socials, so go ahead and put that in the descriptions. But other than that, I will keep you updated on my social media more than I do here on YouTube, mainly because I've been going through a lot. So YouTube hasn't been on you know, my list compared to getting my socials back. So that being said, let's get into this trade recap. I wanted to go over the two trades that I did take today, and today both of those trades consisted of a 1 hour gap, which is this red one highlighted here. Go ahead and take off these kill zones just for now. But here in the AM before it was pre-market. I think it was 10 minutes before pre-market. I did see a rejection off this 1 hour gap, and then we did create a solid rejection block off of that too. So here, off of that rejection block, we do hit CE of the rejection block right here on the top of this candle. At the same time, hit a double PD array, which is that fair value gap that we rejected once before. So after that, I decided to go down to a 5 minute time frame, mainly because the 1 hour corresponds with the 5 minute time frame. So I wanted to see exactly how we were rejecting here and if we were actually spotting some sort of rejection. So from there on the 5 minute, we did see some rejection at the same time swept a high up here. So that was my liquidity sweep. From there, I did go down to the 1 minute because I like to go down to the 1 minute for my executions to see if I have a CISD or IFEG combination. So with that being said, off that 1 hour rejection, we do have my setup that gets played. So we sweep liquidity, we create a rejection block here, respecting the rejection block still. At the same time, we have a CISD right here. And then from there, we do have an inversion fair value gap here with another CISD down here. So my entry was this candle closure here, had my stop at this recent high, and then from there I just targeted the lows down here. And this play is on my Instagram. I'm not sure why it's not showing executions from my TradeAway account, but yeah, this was the first trade. And then after that, I did not hold because I didn't have any consensus or any motive that we would hold all the way to down here. So I decided to take TP right here. And then after that, I waited for market to open, waited for like 20 minutes. I didn't like what I was seeing, but then we ended up creating SMT with Asia High. I mean, no, London. I think no, not London. Yeah, it was London and New York PM that we swept, and then we created SMT there. So it was double SMT, which I really like on a setup. And at the same time, we swept that liquidity, swept it again here down below. And then from there, we did create a displacement and showed a displacement on that CISD candle. And I entered right here on the next candle closure after the CISD and the inverse rally gap, and I entered here. And then ES had an SMT with London, so I decided to take my contracts off at the very top when I saw ES hit London high. So I decided to take my contracts off. And then from there, we got a rebalance here off this fair value gap, and then we ended up taking out the highs from New York PM high and at the same time London high too. So I could have really held longer, but with these two trades, I was already okay with what I had. So realistically, it was a 9 RR day. So I did make a lot of profit back from the losers that I was losing earlier, trading with just outright, like no mental, just going with like a chicken with his head cut off. So I did lose a couple times, but I'm starting to bring my account back, which is pretty good. I got more accounts stacked now too, since we have those New Year specials, the Christmas specials too. So decided to stack up on a few new accounts, and I need to get those back to, or at least into passing. So with that being said, those are the only two trades that I took today. The standard deviation was just off a manipulation leg. If you were just curious, we did hit the 4.5 zone. At the same time, we did surpass this zone here, so it didn't really matter. We did hit the 3 pretty good, but then there was an imbalance here to cover that and support that, so that's why we ended up going higher. But other than that, today was pretty simple on my end at least. I was just using a 1 hour gap the whole time, watching it respect. And at the same time, down here, I forgot to mention we did have a 15-minute order block, and I use an order block indicator to do all that because I hate looking and searching for order blocks. So we did tap and respect this order block still. So now we are going to end up disrespecting it, and this will later turn on to a breaker. So yeah, that's all it for today. That's all I did and saw in the market pretty much. It was just that 1 hour gap that really ended up, you know, holding those two trades together at the same time. I mean, just following market trend, we were just bearish, so there was no reason for us to be bullish at all if we have a lot of liquidity to seek down below here as well. So yeah, it was a pretty self-explanatory trade. And yeah. Alright, also, before I do leave you guys off, I do give signals and I do live stream all on Discord. So, these are all my trades from the past week that I've been doing inside the Discord. I'm just trying to get myself back into the space again. So, if you guys are interested, I'll go ahead and put that um, link on the description for you guys. And go ahead and join, and we'll be more than happy to have you here and welcome you in. Even if you're a beginner or an advanced trader, we don't mind. We're all here just to have some, you know, bread and fun. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys.